All right, welcome to a new podcast of Boots on the Ground Ready. I'm your host, Mr. Chad, and across from me is your other host, Mr. Carl.
Good day today, Mr. Chad. How you been?
Good. Just enjoying the fruits of life.
Dude, it's been hot here, the drought and the fires. It's gonna be 95 degrees here today.
Oh,
I think we
really?
talked about it in the last podcast. I walk on my grass, it crunches.
There you go. It's
It's
the El
unbelievable.
Nino, the super unbelievably highest El Nino in history, supposedly.
Interesting. Well, is it true when Michael came through, it was the same Super El Nino, but Michael still developed?
When
Michael
was
hit the
Michael? 2020
2018.
was a super El Nino, I think. So,
Michael
and
was
there
the
was a lot.
one. Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah.
It was right before COVID.
Yeah. So,
So you can have storms develop out there.
yeah, I guess with, like, a super El Nino, or it's more like more threat of homegrown storms, so, like, your Caribbean creepers. Yeah, it's
That
just
makes sense, and that's where
across the
Michael
Atlantic
that's what
is
Michael
harder.
that makes
And
sense.
Michael, yeah, Michael just I don't even know, Michael was crazy, it just kinda it did come from
Yeah,
the Caribbean, just creep its way up,
yep,
didn't it?
mhm. I think it came
Yeah,
through, like, Homestead and then beelined right for,
that's right.
Panama City Beach,
Yeah,
yeah.
it went straight through,
Ugh,
like, at 20 miles an hour.
dude, that was a nasty remote cat village. I mean, it was actually, like, security scary and things like that because they were giving away T-Mobile was the only phone service that worked,
Yeah,
so we went up there with our Verizon stuff and had nothing. We had to quickly get T-Mobile accounts and T-Mobile hotspots, and that's the one we were writing, like, checks for people, but all the banks were destroyed. So it was a difficult one, and, yeah, just the area, they were giving the vendors were allowed to be in the cat village, they were giving away stuff, so I drug in all the homeless and thing it was bad. There was a
yeah,
couple times that, I had to put on my police hat maybe, for lack of a better word.
just laying folks out.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Like, what'd you say?
No, that was an emotional one too. People, with the homes being destroyed, there was a lot of emotional sides to both the claims
Mm,
adjusters and the insureds. As a matter of fact, I think one of the marketing girls was so affected by it that she wound up leaving, quitting because of it. Just hearing all the nasty, the bad stories about people. They had the videos and, the just destroyed houses and the water rising and them on the roofs and stuff like that. And yeah, for some people, it can't handle that. It's
no.
difficult.
I mean, well, with Michael, I think, that was I mean, we were in a lull for over, like, 10 years in the state of Florida for a direct hit.
Yep.
So when that came through, there were some people there just like, "Oh, it's sunny. This is Florida. Florida's beautiful." And then you got
Yeah.
Michael come through, and they were like, "Oh my god, my house
Yeah.
on the freaking coast."
Yep. We had
It's got
Michael and then Ian. Like, the year
yeah,
after, it was Ian. Ian was a tough one too.
Ian was a very tough one.
Yeah.
That was another monster event.
What was so interesting about Ian, I know we're talking about cats here, but what was so interesting about Ian was they had, 2 remote villages, right? They had one in the Cape Coral area, I
Mhm.
believe it was, and that's where landfall was, so that's where we had all the wind destruction, and then behind it was, Naples and Fort Myers Beach, and that got the flooding. So it's kinda you could see that, they always talk about how that progression goes, and you could see it in the claim count and the people that were affected, just interesting.
Yeah, I mean, when I went up there, you went up there right after, so I mean, like, right after,
Yeah.
and, I went up there, like, months later, but it was just crazy because I was driving and then, I had my hotel and I was driving, it was just, like, devastation, like, these little toothpicks broken, all these tops of
Mm.
these, pine trees everywhere, everywhere. I mean, it was still just so destructive. Driving through town, buildings just demolished, demolished.
Yeah.
Drive a little bit further, and it starts clearing up a little bit, and then I get out just on the outskirts, and it's literally like whenever I don't know if you ever had the situation where you stand in a spot and it's raining over
Oh,
here, and
absolutely.
it's not raining over there, and, I almost got to the spot where it was, like, straight up destruction,
No,
and
it's
then,
so
like,
true.
minimum leaves. I was
Yeah,
like, "Oh my gosh."
it's
So,
so true,
it's crazy, the west
delineation.
side of the storm was,
Yeah.
like, obviously the weakest part of a storm, but still, it's just I think I was like, "This must be where the eye
Yeah.
was."
That's kinda cool. I got to see a lot of that, with the rain coming in or with the storms, and when I lived and worked in Key West, out on the boats out there, you could see the little thunderstorms come in, so you could, like, ride them, and the rain's on this side of the boat, and it's clear on this side of the
Yeah.
boat. It's pretty cool.
That is crazy, though. That's weird.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man.
Yeah, when you get the weather, but yeah, I don't know. They're calling for the Super El Nino. You know, eh, with that though, I mean, you got your Atlantic. That's probably going to be hard to stir up a lot of tropical activity. You'll probably, you got your homegrown storms which, basically is still there, still the threat.
Those will be our PCS events
Those would
probably,
be
right?
your
Yeah.
your P yeah, I mean, well, no, I mean, you can get
Oh, you're
hurricanes
talking
just
about
like
okay.
Michael
Oh,
and
at
all that
homegrown, you mean like in the Caribbean and things
in the
like that?
Caribbean and
Yeah,
all that,
yeah.
but you're right with what I was, going towards is, yeah, the PCS events, we're supposed to have a stormier, summer and fall, with the Super El Nino, so there's gonna be a lot more storms across the US, especially around the Southeast and Florida.
Yeah,
So that's what they usually call for,
yeah.
so,
I don't think I've been here when there was a storm that came from the Atlantic and affected Florida. When's the last one?
Irma?
Oh, Irma came in from so that's still a
Yeah.
while away. I mean, that
Irma
was
came straight off
12
the
years
coast
ago.
of Africa, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
yeah, I think so, and then I don't know, I mean, yeah, a lot of them are basically waves that are coming off Africa, and they just kinda just
Yeah,
do
they do their
not
thing,
much until they get,
get in the
in the
Caribbean, the warmer
Caribbean, and
waters.
then
Yeah.
but what was it? Was it Milton that actually yeah, I think it was Milton that actually came off. It did. It went in the Caribbean, got all built up to a Cat 5, and then went
Yeah.
into, like, I don't know, was it South America and hit the
Oh, yeah.
and then turned around and
The
came back?
Yucatan, right?
Yeah,
The
the
Yucatan
Yucatan,
Peninsula.
and then came back, did a U-turn. It was like a Cat 6, and everybody
Dude,
was like,
well, I
"What?"
was at the Cat Village in, St. Petersburg, Florida, St. Pete,
Yeah.
Florida, for, what was the one right before it? Dorian? It was
No.
Milton was the big one. I can't remember. There was one right before it, like 20 days right before it. So we were up there for that storm,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
and then the states like
Debbie? Was it
yeah, it was something like that, right? So we're there, and it was low volume and everything, and all that stuff. But then all of a sudden, the room changed. The dynamic in the room changed, and all the state guys came in, and what's his name? Patronus was there, and I remember that. And then that's when they knew Milton was a monster, and they said, "We're closing this down. We're getting ready for Milton. This thing's going to be
Yeah,
bad."
I
But
remember that.
just feeling the temperature in the room in that cat village was kind of interesting because everybody like got it at the same time when it was building up to like that cat 5.5 or whatever the hell it was.
It was huge, and God, you got me stuck on that. Was it Debbie or Helene? Was it
Oh,
Helene?
it's Helene. That's exactly what
Woohoo!
it was.
Helene, it was
Hey.
Helene. Um, but, I can't remember freaking anybody's names, but I'll remember hurricane names. Like, I got so many I know my baseball players, but then, their dads and all their, family that will come up, and I've known them for years. I don't know their freaking name. I'm just like, I'll think it's like Nick or something, and I'll go, "Nick, Nick, Nick." Let's just see if he bites on it, you know? It's like, I don't freaking know your
So
name, son.
funny, man.
But,
Yeah. Well, June 1st,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
we're gonna set up a remote, thaw, fake, mock, whatever word you wanna use, cat site for the interns. I think I talked to you about this a little bit. They wanna see what the stuff works, but I'm gonna have a full functioning cat site out there. I'm gonna set up the satellites and everything, make sure everything's
You
working,
gotta
and then,
hire people to come in and start acting crazy and
yeah,
stuff.
oh, that's a good
You
idea. We could
really
do
should.
role playing.
You could probably get them for like
Oh.
$10 or give them like a Subway sandwich. They'll come in and just say like, "I need you to be super panicky and crazy."
That might be a good idea to show them how, like, emotional and it is on uninsured when, something comes here and destroys their house to see that. Can you cry on cue?
Oh, I can.
Can you really?
Oh, hell yeah. I got so much emotion and
I
I
can't.
can
I don't
cry.
think I could. So what do? You think of something sad, or you just say, "I want to cry," and you can make tears come back?
I
'Cause
usually just think of something horribly sad or something like
is that
that. But yeah, I can make myself cry.
interesting? The way that actresses do that and actors do that, it's just incredible.
A lot of them will put Visine on
Yeah,
their
you could
eyeballs.
tell
Yeah.
when it's real and when
And
it's
then it
not.
just hurts so damn bad they start
Yeah,
crying.
no, I would. Yeah, that's very true. Probably. Well, that's what I did when I got hit in pepper spray in police academy.
Go down on one knee.
Oh, it's
Ah!
brutal.
Is it?
Yeah, for me, everybody affects differently, and of course, if you're on some type of intoxicants, it acts differently. But this was in '91. They when you carried it, they wanted you
Before it
to
was
know.
FDA
Yeah,
approved?
exactly. It was like bear spray, but they wanted you to know if it got taken away from you or what effect it would have on you, and then what it actually does to somebody. And they hit me with it. That was great because I went down, dude. I was done. My eyes swelled, so I knew that I'm taking my gun
Oh.
out right away if somebody got my pepper spray because they could get to it. I couldn't defend myself. That's what kind of a
Oh.
smart training it was. They're like, "This is what you if you can handle it, you got to protect your weapons on you."
Yeah, there's no way I'd be able to handle it, man. I can barely handle, like, a
Oh, we
bee
need to
sting.
do that. We need to film that in the next podcast. Or no, our next podcast.
Oh, really? Do
Yeah.
like
I
bear spray ourselves?
No, just pepper spray. I was watching, I was listening to, by the way, that Joe Rogan Experience. That podcast is
It is.
excellent. You
He's a
wanna
genius.
oh my god, and then he has just geniuses on. He had Elon Musk on, and it was one this one is they're talking about his, armored truck, it's bulletproof and all that crap, and he brought it to the studio, and they're just bull crapping like you and I do on their podcast, and he goes, "You know, I have, like, a compound bow that goes, like, 500" it's like the, I can't remember the arrowheads. I'm not that educated on bows, but, it was a really strong arrowhead, and, like, the compression was really good. He says, would it deflect that or would it would go through it? And Neon's like, well, let's go try it. They get
Mhm.
up. He's got his compound bow down in the garage and he fires that compound bow into the truck and didn't even dent it. It just destroyed the arrowhead and destroyed.
Really?
Yeah, it was bulletproof.
Did he shoot the door or the window?
The door.
The door,
Hmm.
okay, the door.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's made out of what? What do they make it
I
out
don't, it was like, I don't even know because, well, it's probably heavy. So Titan, I think he said it weighs like 14, 15,000 pounds. And
of?
it's
Oh,
like a, yeah,
God.
it's like one of those, yeah, bulletproof. The wheels are all run flats. It is an excellent Armageddon truck. You know, when zombies are roaming the worlds and you want to run them over,
You
that's the way
just
to
gotta
have it.
get it solar powered, opposed to, yeah,
So he talked
electricity.
about that in
Mhm.
that podcast. That's incredible. He's like we have harnessed all the solar energy that we can. He said the problem is the space and the amount of these solar cells that you need. So we would never have a full functioning car that's solar because there's not enough room on the car to have that many solar panels to capture it. Because like each one only captures. I don't even know what the term is, but it captures a certain amount of
Yeah.
sunlight each cell. So you'd have to have a large sum to power the car, and there's just not enough room on a vehicle to do that. He said there probably wouldn't even be enough room on like a bus to solar power a
They
bus.
could figure that out. I mean, our computer systems back in the day, like, if that was as powerful as, like, your cell
Oh yeah.
phone now,
Well,
it
look at
was, like,
AI.
in, like, 4
Oh yeah.
rooms in the
Yeah.
'80s, it would take.
Yeah. Um, it's
Yeah,
interesting.
that would be cool.
Got to listen to that podcast. It's really good.
Yeah, I've listened to a couple of him, and he's a straight up genius, and, I mean, the stuff he does, he's like, I think I watched one episode, he was like, "Man, I don't eat this, I don't eat that, I eat straight yak." I'm like, "You can eat yak?" I had to Google yak real quick.
What's the
I'm like,
most
"What the"
exotic animal you've eaten?
ostrich.
Ostrich? I don't think I've had. I've gotten the, elk is real good, and, oh my god, I can't I was just in my head, I can't think of the other one I had. Antelope. Antelope is real good
What is
too.
an antelope?
It's that horned kind of thing you see in Africa.
Oh, the ones always getting eaten.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
they're real
much, yeah,
pretty though, and
sometimes
they're
oh, yeah,
like
yeah, and
prancing,
they taste good.
they do?
Yeah, but very lean again, so it has to be flavored well, but yeah. I like trying different kind of meats, do you?
I mean, sometimes. I mean, I didn't like ostrich. It was weird to
I
me.
don't think I've ever had that. That's like a and that's a bird too, it's not
Yeah,
beef.
yeah. It was,
How about those they eat those their eggs. Their eggs are
yeah,
like the
yeah,
size of a damn football.
yeah, they eat the
Yeah,
eggs. You can
uh-huh.
have ostrich eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
see that
gross.
on survival shows all the
Yeah,
time.
no, no, no.
That
That's gross.
big.
I don't think I could do it.
Oh, dude, the survival shows and eating when there's nothing. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
dude.
Just surviving on fish and then berries and
I can do fish, I can do berries, I can eat, I've seen people eat, like, pull stuff out of scat, bear scat, they're like, "That's a
oh,
whole
yeah, oh, yeah,
blueberry." I'm like,
oh, yeah,
"Don't do it,
yeah.
dude. Don't do
When you're
it."
hungry, dude.
I guess so. I mean, if you gotta eat,
Well,
man, you gotta eat.
people drink their own urine when they're thirsty and stranded
Yeah.
on a boat and stuff like that,
They
but
had a survivor do that. I forgot his name. He was like a Navy SEAL, and he had his wife on the show, and that was their survival. Him and his wife would just go and do these things. And one time she was getting dehydrated, so he urinated
yeah.
into a thing, and then she had to like drink some of it to get hydration. And then now they're talking about some of that stuff, and I don't know who brought it up. It's like you'll see it on survival shows. Do not drink your
I
urine; it
was
actually dehydrates.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
like,
there's something like that. I used to know the truth about that. Anybody out there knows about it, hit us up. But yeah, I've heard different opinions on that. Like, whatever, dude. When you're thirsty, or you die of thirst, it's bad, man.
oh, I drank lake water one time
Oof.
fishing. I
Yeah.
couldn't get back to shore in time. I don't know what happened. The motor went out and I had a
Only
paddle.
you, Chad.
Dude, I was so damn thirsty. I mean, I was younger. I was probably like 15 or something on a lake. And I was like, oh my God, I can't take it anymore. I just grabbed lake water and I was like, I
Uh,
started drinking. It was, oh God, it was so freaking gross.
I remember growing up. I'm like 10 years older than you, but just being out in the neighborhood and stuff like that. And you're thirsty, you go find somebody's hose
Yeah,
out in their
you just
yard.
drink out of the house.
Hose water was so good. I love the taste of it. It's had a
Dude,
little bit of like a rubbery
it's so
smell to it.
bad.
Doesn't it? Right, I know.
Eh,
That's so
we
funny.
grew I mean, yeah, and the best tasting water in the world to me was, like you said, like, like the hose water, but it was football. Football practice, they had a long steel tube with just holes drilled into it with a hose hooked up to it.
Seriously?
Yeah, so when you
Yeah.
go to water break, he'd turn it on and it would just shoot up right out of like 50 different holes on this huge kind of tube. It was like 15 feet long, dude, and sucking on that metal tube. Best water I've ever had in
Yeah.
my
A
life. I've never
metallic
You
taste.
would just see all the football players just stuck to it because they wouldn't give you water breaks back then, man. You had to
Oh,
earn a water
God.
break.
Yeah. Oh, that's real smart.
Yeah. No, no water breaks. They're like, "You ain't getting water today." I'm like, "I'm
Oh,
pretty sure we freaking need it, right?
so
Is there
good.
a
You gotta get
law?"
those water purification tabs and filters. Do you got any kind of, like, go bag for, like, the apocalypse or anything like that?
I really do.
I would expect you would,
It's
yeah.
from Amazon. It's
It's
not gonna
smart. Oh,
last
so you
long.
bought one, the pre-prepared one, yeah.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
wife bought me a life straw. You ever tried one?
No, what's that? I don't even think I've ever
You
heard of
could
it.
stick this thing, it's a big straw, and you could stick it in any kind of water system and just suck it like a straw, and
It
it
purifies the
purifies it
water?
right
I'm
away.
gonna have to check that out,
Yeah,
yeah,
it works. I've done
yeah.
it, and I've done it in a stream. I've done it in a lake, just little sips,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I didn't trust it fully. No, it's crystal clear. It tastes just great.
Interesting. Yeah. I think the water purification pills work really well
I
from
watched that on a
yeah.
YouTube. That is
Mhm.
unbelievable. There was a guy that did that. He went to the most nasty place. It was like in New York on a side
Oh
street,
my
a puddle
god.
of I guess it was a drainage pond.
Oof.
Dude, it had shoes. I'm pretty sure there were,
Ugh.
like, needles in it, all kinds of stuff floating, and he had a group of kids with him too, and he's like so he scoops it out, and I mean, it was the most disgusting water. Drops a capsule in there, and you could see it go
Really?
and all the bad stuff fell to the bottom, and
Is that
all
what it
it was
does?
pure, yeah, on top, and he goes he got a straw and drank all the way to to the
Oh
bottom,
my
almost
god.
where it got to the bottom.
Oof.
I don't know if he died or not, but it looked clean.
Oof.
It was amazing.
Ugh. It's talking about clean water. We're going our typical rabbit holes here, but I was listening to. I think it was on the Joe Rogan podcast again with Elon Musk. They were talking about manufacturing and stuff like that. But they talk about Southern California and San Diego, and the water there is closed like over 100 times a year. The beaches from going in because of the sewage from Mexico. So they just drop all their sewage into the damn ocean with no protocols or processes that, I don't even know what they do with the sewage here, and then they dump it into the water. So the beaches are like closed for, 365 days in a year, like 100 of those days because the sewage is so bad.
That's
It's,
disgusting.
tell me, oh, it's nasty, man. But
Oh, God, don't let Trump hear about that. Ain't no poop in my ocean.
uh, so funny. No doubt about it. It won't be the Pacific Ocean anymore. It'll be
Yeah.
the US Ocean.
Like the Pacific.
Unbelievable. So
Something
it's funny. We were talking to come back to the storms coming off Africa and then developing. Is that how it works on the West Coast? Is the storms coming off the West Coast that affect like Hawaii hurricanes and things like that? Do you even know? You
with
know?
Hawaii, those usually are, a lot of them are storms that will they'll actually, moisture will push in from the Caribbean across
Oh,
into the
okay.
oceans
So
over
it's
there,
not the
and it
storms like
builds.
coming off California or anything like that that
No, they
develop. So not
usually
like it is
push
in
it back
Africa.
in because you have
Understands. Understood.
forgot what it was called. There's oh man, I'm pretty sure there is like a weed named after it actually. It's the Hawaiian train, no,
Oh, like a jet stream or
yeah,
like a
it's a
water
jet
current?
stream that comes from off of Hawaii,
Interesting.
and pushes a lot of stuff into California, and a lot of times the storms that will track and they'll go, maybe west towards Hawaii, but sometimes they'll catch that stream and
And
get
go
pushed
east?
back into, California,
Really? It
and
was like the
Lower
Pineapple
California and
Expressway or something like
yeah, I
that?
think it was the
No.
Pineapple Express. It is the Pineapple Express.
No way. I was
Yeah,
joking because of the
yeah,
movie. That's
a
so funny.
movie. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, no, I
And
think
that
it
pulls
is.
it back east towards our
Yeah, it's
West
just
Coast.
I don't know if it's certain times of the year, maybe it is, like, in the spring, time or something like that, but it's a big stream, it brings in a lot of moisture across into that, and
Weather's weird,
yeah,
man.
weather is weird. It's a lot of shift, but that's the way it works, man. You got your shift here at the top, and then you got the equator, and then the shift goes
Yeah.
west.
Like a
So,
loop.
like a loop. So it
No.
goes in, it goes out.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool. It's fun, man. Weather is crazy. I probably understand maybe like 15% of it.
Yeah.
These
You can talk
meteorologists,
the talk.
I could talk the talk. Yeah. If people ask me a question, I just Google and like, hold on, man. Hold on. What would you say?
So funny, man. Do you back to your go bags for the apocalypse, do you have food? You collect food? Like,
No, I don't have any food,
I
I don't
do that
think.
yearly.
No, I think I have, like,
I
blankets and shovels and knives and pills
I
and
got, like, 5 cases of, like, protein bars and
Oh,
things like
really?
that, and vitamins just in case.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What kind of protein bars last that
Just
long?
a strictly I don't even know how long they last. I know if they're gonna at least last a year because it's probably full of nastiness and shit like that, but, um, I re-up them every year. And let's
Oh,
say if there's apocalypse and there's no food, I don't care if the thing's 5 years old, I'm eating it.
yeah. Dude, I'm just gonna eat people, you
Oh,
know?
my
If we're talking
family
about
loves
meat.
zombie movies, it's funny.
Yeah, we talked about that, man.
Yeah.
I love I usually listen to them on audiobooks
Oh, you were
when I
saying
travel.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love zombie
Oh my
apocalypse.
god, it's
Y
so funny.
yeah, they always just end up like it's always like 3 people or 4 people wandering the streets and going into houses. I'm like, "Don't go in the house. Don't go in the house." You know?
Why are you going there?
"Don't go in the house. Find a bunker."
And it's sometimes the slow zombies or like the rapidly fast ones, like, what
That's another thing,
like,
dude.
what's the World War Z? Those things could run like crazy, climb walls,
Dude, really?
went over the walls in, Jerusalem and then broke into the Jerusalem and then because
I've never
Israel
seen
was the
that.
oh, World War Z is really good. It's,
Oh,
oh, damn, who's the actor? Yeah, it'll come to me. I'm not good at remembering actors, but that's a really good one.
yeah, 'cause every time I watch any kind of zombie movies, the zombies are like, "Ugh," and move and, like, barely
Oh,
walking, and
no.
these guys are running as fast, and they're turning around, the zombie, so I'm like, "What the hell is the zombie on, like, a little moped or something? How is he still keeping up? He's dragging one leg."
That's so funny. But
You know?
World War Z is
Oh, they're,
really
like,
good.
super fast, like
Yeah.
super zombies.
And, it's that one, he's like a scientist or something, so he goes all over the world trying to track down the 0 patient to
Uh-huh.
see how they can do it or something like that. I might be getting movies mixed up, but I knew with what's it's a great picture because it's an aerial landscape of Israel, but most specifically Jerusalem. It's got that wall around it, right, that protects it, and it's supposed to. They're probably AI'd it and made it real longer or whatever, but they're sensitive to loud sounds. So they do something stupid like blast this music or something like that. I know
Uh-huh.
it's a movie, and like it looks like hundreds of thousands of these things just start going trying to get to the wall, and as they're building up they just go on top of each other's backs, so they get to the breach and they breach the wall and they go, and then Israel's not safe anymore. So,
Oh,
and then
wow.
they're taking off of the plane in the last minute and things like that.
That would freak me out.
Yeah, it's a good movie, man. I watch it a million times.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's such thing as zombie. I mean, you have the same that fungus that grows into insects, especially ants in
What?
Africa. Yeah, you didn't know about that?
No,
So there's a fungus,
a
and I don't
fungus among us.
a fungus among us, dude. And this fungus, I don't know if the ant eats it or not, or if it, gets, I guess tracks it or
Oh, I
something
see
like
what
that.
you're
But that
saying.
fungus grows and then it overtakes, it goes straight into the ant's brain. And when it does, it kills the ant. The ant's dead. It actually eats away, and you'll see something grow out of the ant's head. And then that fungus controls the brain and has the ant climb up this huge tree all the way up to the top so it can plant itself and regrow the fungus.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to look that up. There's books about that and movies or games that are just like that,
Yeah.
where people turn into fungus. The fungus is like the alien and taking everything over. What's the name of that Xbox game? It's great. And they made a movie out
They
of it.
still make Xbox?
Oh yeah, now it's Xbox ES or something like that. The hell knows. But there's no more little CDs or anything like that. Everything's online. You buy
Online.
it. You don't play at all.
No. No. I used to, back in the day in college, but no, I haven't found anything that's like I've tried fishing games,
They're kind of
where you can,
cool.
like, pull the fishing rod and stuff. Those are fun.
Yeah. A lot of there's a lot of games that incorporate fishing into it, like the open landscapes. You can go and catch fish, and you got awards. You could trade it in
Yeah.
for money and stuff. But it's really cool. So the vibrating thing, and then it's got the tension. You see where the line gets red or
Yeah.
green in the direction. You got to
Yeah.
pull the line and stuff
Is
like
that
that.
yeah, I played that, but I think what was that on? What was it,
It was both on PlayStation and Xbox. Is that
and
what you're
on
talking about?
Xbox?
Yeah, they're
I
usually
think
the
I
same.
played mine on, like, the Switch, so it wasn't all
Damn.
that great. It was kind of a one, but you had to adjust it on the
That's what,
controllers.
yeah,
But
and
they
you
got
fight
ones you
them.
can actually get a fishing rod, and it has a
Oh yeah,
tie on it, and it, like, pulls
yeah.
the line
Oh
back and
yeah,
forth.
yeah, yeah,
That'd
yeah,
be fun,
yeah.
dude.
Like the commercial flying and the jet fighters. You can get like the flight simulators, as you call them. You can get like the full chairs and the sticks to replicate it and everything, and
Oh,
it gives like all that 3D, 4D experience. It's kind
oh
of
my
neat, man.
gosh. It's gonna be crazy when people figure out that this is a video game.
What is consciousness?
If it is, man, whoever's controlling me is freaking drinking or
Dude, it's that to
not paying
dive down
attention.
that, like, what is consciousness? Is it, is why is it specific to, like, humans and things like that? You can really get into some scientific stuff there, it's crazy, where it could be simulation of, like, do you really exist when I don't think about you?
Mhm.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
there's all kinds of stuff
Yeah,
like that. Like
yeah,
you manifest, like this building's here because
yep,
we are manifesting. But once we leave and nobody, you're not around
yep.
it, this is not
Well,
here.
we've talked about in physics, quantum physics a little bit. I find it interesting. I don't know a lot about it, but I can talk the talk.
Yeah.
But the double blind experiment, they call it. Look this
Yeah.
up. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Where when it's observed, it does something totally different than when it's not observed. They
Yeah.
go different ways and everything.
That's
That's
mind boggling.
crazy,
Yeah,
dude.
it is. It is.
Yeah.
It's insanity, is what
Um,
it is.
yeah.
It's
I'm a firm believer that when you get into quantum physics and stuff like that, and all aliens and prior civils, there was no doubt. Think how old what is the Earth? It's like how old's the Earth?
$20 billion.
It's
Am
like
I
it's
right?
it's something in the billions.
Yeah.
But think about that. There is no doubt that there are prior civilizations that lived here and got wiped out somehow that we just don't know about. That they developed nuclear technology and blew the hell out of each other.
Yeah.
Nobody was left, and then a million years later, something else popped up, the dinosaurs or whatever like that. Or this tribe somewhere. There's no doubt that happened.
Oh, yeah.
I
It'd be
I
a
wouldn't even
waste.
doubt there's spacefaring, and then something happened where, it was just 10 million years later that, it got destroyed and now a new civilization pops up. It's just too much of a time span statistically not to have that. And now they're talking about, on the pyramids in, Giza in Egypt,
Mhm.
that now there's some, archaeologists that are saying there's these cylindrical tubes underneath the pyramids that they found with radar, ground penetrating radar, and like they're lined with certain things with like this large iron substructure underneath it. But some archaeologists saying it's not there, that the radar was not correct, and some that are for it. But look that up. That's highly interesting.
Oh, man.
Highly interesting.
Oh, God. I don't need anything else to freak me out, but good Lord.
Oh man, and what does that have to do with insurance?
I have no idea.
Abduction by aliens, is that covered?
Oh, it is actually. Remember? There's a guy in Fort Lauderdale that sells it. Making a lot of money too.
Oh my god. We had the one claim with the piece of the satellite coming
Mhm.
through the house in, West Florida, and that's covered, right?
Mhm. Yep.
I can't remember. What was the coverage called?
I don't know, fallen objects.
Oh, fallen objects. It's that simple. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was pretty. I mean, that's like hell. Just from space. It's space hell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. What's the crazy I mean, we've probably gotten it as the craziest field claim as far as, like, cause of loss that you ever
Oh
was told
God, I'd
about?
have to think on that. I don't know.
And you got crazy I love
What about your craziest arrest? I mean, I would wonder. I
The
would
the
think on
shotgun
that.
story trying to kill the squirrel's the best.
It is. It's stuck
That's
with
a
me
good one.
forever. That really
Yeah.
is a good one. But I cannot think of. I mean, I've had some people try to damage their home, with
Oh, yeah,
ballpoint
yeah,
hammers and stuff
yeah, of
like
course,
that,
like
and
that, but
and
no
get
no,
caught.
like, aliens came and
No,
destroyed my home. I don't know how the water got there, but they said they had to douse my house with
no.
water, and I'm an innocent insured. They made me do it.
God, that would be a great claim.
Do you teach that to your bluegrass folks?
Oh yeah, I do. It's like you got to interrogate. When they start mentioning aliens, you got to have follow up. All right, you got to have open end
So
questions here,
funny.
not closed
Yeah.
end.
But
Yeah.
yeah, there are like sound experts. Again, a lot of this is on Elon Musk's. He had a physicist on. I can't remember who it was, but that truly say that they've experienced it or witnesses too. And you've seen this in these documentaries come now. There's alien species and crashed UFOs. Now they call them UA something. I can't remember what it is, and that we have it, and that China has it, and they're back engineering this, reverse engineering this technology that's crashed, and that's why you're seeing some of these weird spaceships that the jet fighters see,
Mhm.
where the propulsion is like immediate and they're gone under the ocean and things like that. That is us reverse engineering these things, and that it's who's going to get to that first, China or the U.S. And integrate it with artificial intelligence and something like that. Um,
Oh, we're screwing
that's gonna
ourselves.
come out soon, I'm telling you. You in 5 years from now, it's gonna be like, "Yeah, there were aliens here, and, this is what we know about it. They're coming in 4,500 years. Get your go bags ready."
Get your go back. You can get them on Amazon. They're on sale for
But
$19.99.
a lot of it says that they're here, they're observing, they're watching, and it's not until we get to a certain intelligence level with AI and the integration of biology and AI to where they'll come out and identify themselves or something like that.
We'll
I
finally get
read all
there, and
these
they'll be
books
like,
like
"Come
that,
on
man.
out. Come on, guys, out of the wall. Come on out, everyone."
Well, they say it's in the ocean too. That
Oh,
so
100%.
think that it's the Earth is like 70% water.
Yeah,
It's not. It's like only 30% land. So there's
yeah.
places in the ocean that have
And
never
how much
been
have we discovered of the
mapped
ocean? I
out.
think like 1% or
And
something like
then to
they
talk
say?
about, Atlantis, oh, man, we're going crazy on this
Who
podcast, man.
cares?
But Atlantis, these stories about, like, the true Atlantis and everything, this highly developed civilization, and then one day it's gone. Well, they can tell that, there was like, an archaeological, geographical time period where waters just abruptly rose in that situation, like, would wipe out land masses and things like that, and they correlate that with what's the word I'm looking for? The word Atlantis going away. I can't think of the appropriate word for it, but
For
that
what? The water?
from the flood, that flood that is truly proven through archaeology and geography
Uh-huh.
that there was a flood level that went this high during this period. You're talking 100 million years ago. That correlates with all the Atlantis stories. So that a big rise in the ocean that it literally in like hours just covered land masses. That was the demise of Atlantis. That's what made it
Like a
go away
tsunami?
that quick. Well, yeah, exactly. Just something happened in the ocean with tectonic, plates and things like that. And that it made this huge flood, and it's named and everything. I can't remember what it's named. And at that same time period, where people talk about Atlantis, so that's why Atlantis is just gone. That's why I talk about like civilizations because of Earth atmosphere,
Uh-huh.
Earth temperatures, things changing, ice periods and things like that, or destruction of each other from nuclear warheads that could just be wiped out in a day. And there's nothing left of it.
Well, I mean, yeah. I wish they could just knock out like the credit bureaus and all those. Just
The credit
wipe out
bureaus.
our credit
Oh my
card debt and everything like that.
god.
Start free.
It's funny. I was just at a auto fraud conference hosted by NICB, National Insurance Crime Bureau. It was good. We're getting our feet wet in
Mhm.
auto insurance here at Tower Hill, and I think that there's definitely going to be opportunities for bluegrass
Oh,
insurance
yes.
management for that. So that's a big opportunity for our guys out there. Thank you for hosting the podcast. But what was the point I was getting? No, they were talking about like synthetic identity
Mhm.
and how the banks handle when you report fraud to them. Like people go out and buy a friggin' Ferrari and then say, "Oh, it wasn't me. Take that off my credit." And like the credit will sometimes these credit companies will just take it off your credit, and it's never objected from the actual lender and things like that. Just the things people can do. They went into with the AIs with
Shit, I need to write
photos
that down.
and yeah, exactly.
I just bought my son a freaking, big old birthday present. Yeah.
Mm,
He's, turning 12, on the
what's the birthday
23rd.
present?
I wonder if I got it here, man. I don't
Is it a drone?
yeah, is it? Well, that's a good idea. No, he was like, "Man, I need a go-kart. I want a go-kart. I want a motorcycle. I want a
Oh,
motorcycle. I
you're
wanna."
doing the electric, was that you was doing the electric bike?
I was trying to look at the
Yeah,
electric bike, and then the wife's like she's like, "No, no, no, I ain't doing no electric bike." And I was like, "But you were gonna do a go-kart." And she's like, "Well, I mean, the go-kart's a little bit safer." I'm like, "No, not really. I mean, I guess, electric bike goes, 15, 20 miles an hour,
and
but."
it's on roadways. That's the problem with the bikes,
Yeah,
you
so he was like, "Okay, okay," because I kept kinda, like, saying, "Well, look, man, it's kinda dangerous. Maybe we need to get something else." So he was like, "Well, what about this?" And I was like, let me think." So this is what I bought him, Dave.
Oh, is it a golf cart?
Yeah,
That's cool as
it's
hell.
cool looking,
He'll
isn't
have
it?
fun with
Let's see,
that, yeah.
can you show the golf cart on the thing
Yeah,
too?
very cool.
Yeah, it's a sweet little golf cart, so I bought him a freaking golf cart for a 12th birthday. I mean,
That's awesome.
yeah, I've always wanted one, never got one.
Yeah, you gotta bug it out now with I couldn't see the wheels or anything, but, like, maybe you could put the
Oh, I'm
big
putting a
knobby
4
wheels on
yeah,
yeah,
I
and
wanna
things
put a
like that.
4-inch lift
Sound
on it.
system.
Yes.
That's a cool get what'd that hit you?
Yes.
Yeah, like 7?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it was not cheap. It was a
Oop,
bad idea, I
oof.
think, but at the same time, I was like, "Gosh
No,
almighty," and
that'll be a memorable gift.
oh, dude,
Even if it's like
he's
a
gonna crap
family-owned
himself.
thing, that's a memorable gift. That's really
And
cool.
then I thought about it though, because I was like, "Man, it's too much money," but then I thought, I was like, "You know what? If we go to Florida games, I can load that in the back of my truck easy with the ramp, put it in my truck, park far away,
Great
unload it, and
idea.
drive to Florida games without having to worry about parking."
Great idea.
There you go.
Period.
Set that every game saves me $20,
Yeah.
so I just need about 170 games.
That's
Load
a
up,
cool
we're
gift,
going
though.
to the game, son.
Your community, does it allow golf carts on the roads and stuff?
No, there's some, in my area, there's a couple people have them that drive them around.
Is it allowed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Tioga, where I live, that's infiltrated with golf
yeah,
carts,
yeah, no, you can not
and
'cause
they
you go into
allow them. 'Em. It'll
Blues
say
Creek
golf
and all
course
that.
community and things like
Yeah,
that.
nah, he
That's a great gift, man.
oh, yeah, and it's sweet looking too.
Yeah,
It's
oh,
not one
yeah,
of
you can
those
really soup 'em up. You can make it all gated out and everything.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that would be neat.
they did the inside too, so the steering wheel's the same color, black and chrome or black
No
and
way.
green, and the cup holders are black and green, and
That's awesome.
yeah, so it'll be fun, and,
Great gift. When is that?
well, his birthday's not till 23rd, but so the thought is that, tomorrow he has the entire baseball team
Uh,
coming over for, to go to the Kentucky game and then to do a sleepover, and it's a
at
birthday
your
party
house?
at my house, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
oof.
I know. And, so my thought process is I'm gonna drive up there because I gotta pick it up. So I'm gonna pick it up, tomorrow, and then when he comes home from school, have it on the back of the truck, or in the trailer, or have it pulled up on the driveway so he can see it. So I'm trying to
Gotta put a
figure out
big bow on it.
I should do a
No,
big
you
boat
can rent them.
where you can rent
Yeah,
bows.
yeah, like at, oh, I can't think, like, it's a those party stars
God
with the
dang,
balloons and
what a great
everything.
idea.
Yeah, you could bring back, yeah, because like the car dealerships and things like that,
They'll do.
they'll take the bow back.
Yeah,
You don't
that's
get to
cool. That's
keep
a
it.
good idea,
We did
actually.
that with we bought my daughter their cars when they got their licenses, and then, yeah, we put the bow on it, it's kinda cool.
You did?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
absolutely.
That's a
Dude,
great idea, actually.
yeah. Dude, my daughter graduates from law school next year, that's how goddamn old I am.
Oh, man, you are freaking done though,
Unbelievable.
right?
Huh?
You don't have to pay for anything else.
No, well, who knows? I still gotta, yeah. Let's not talk about that.
I'd be cutting it. I mean, nope, nope,
Nah.
nope, nope.
Hey, we talked about that before. We try to give our kids as much as they can. Sometimes that's at their detriment because they don't learn that you gotta work for things,
Yes,
and you don't get the immediate life mom and dad has. It's earned,
yes.
and it's to their detriment sometimes. But
Yeah, my oldest
yeah,
daughter is doing really good with it. Like, obviously, I did Florida Prepay, so she's got that done, and she's got scholarships. So she has, and then she also has 2 jobs, so she has a lot of money coming in, quite a lot of money, and, she's actually been really good about not asking me for so much anymore. I mean, I still pay for stuff, still lives at home, so maybe that's why, but, she's been, really good, and then this last week,
how old is she again, Chad?
she's, about to be 20? I know,
Oh, I thought
18.
she was turning 21.
No, not
20.
yet. I always say she's 18 when people but I'm trying to remember because it's driving her crazy. She's
I
about to be 20 in December
I can't
or
remember
September.
my kids. So I'm on FaceTime. My daughter's birthday is May 3rd, right? My youngest one's graduating from law school, and we're FaceTiming with her, and she's talking about my birthday, and I'm like, "What? Your birthday's tomorrow?" I said, "I thought it was the 5th." And she was all kinds of pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
And I was thinking 5/3, 'cause May 3rd, and I was for some reason, the 5 stuck in my head. Dude, I insulted her. I thought I was gonna be in the shit
Like,
house
"You
for a
moved
long
out.
time.
It's not my responsibility anymore."
Oh, funny, man. Yeah. But
But
my youngest got a offer for Broward. Did I tell you about this? Broward State
yeah,
Attorney.
yeah, you told
Yeah.
me. That
So,
now that's cool.
yeah, she's gotta pass the bar.
Yeah.
But, and
Oh,
she
well.
rocked it out, man. She did an internship with them, over the last 3 months. And when you're an intern in law school, you can be certified intern, so
Mhm.
you can actually litigate. And she won 3 DUI. She actually tried 3 DUI cases with another ASA next to her, won all 3 with double refusals for DUIs, meaning that the defendant didn't blow and didn't do field sobriety. They're really hard to win. She won 3 of them, and then won 'em like a motion for summary judgment on an evidentiary hearing too. So she's kicking ass over there. Very
That's
proud of her.
good,
Yeah.
man. That make you feel
Yeah,
good.
absolutely. My other daughter too. My oldest, she's kicking ass. She's with Hub International, and the project manager. She'll probably kill me if I got the title right, but she's only been there like a year and she already got promoted. So I'm blessed with my kids because we've talked about this on a show.
Yeah.
You can raise them, properly and specifically, and then when they're on, you don't know where they're going to go with it. You know,
Mm-mm. Yeah,
even
that's the
you see,
nerve-wracking part.
parents, like even like some of these stars, are parents are, highly educated, MIT and all this stuff, and they look at Rob Reiner's um, son. Well, he had the mental problem, but he killed the mom and the husband and wife. Remember, killed Rob Reiner, and remember that it was
I
like
do remember
7 8
that.
months ago. Um,
That's crazy.
but they probably had everything at their disposal to try to set him right, try to do everything they could, and He's a little different because he has, he was. I think I don't know if he was. I can't remember what his. I know he was depressed,
Bipolar?
bipolar. What's the next one? Schizophrenic. That's the really
Oh,
bad
that's the
ones.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's the tough one.
yeah,
Yeah, you freaking
um,
I had a schizophrenic claim for that one. I told that story a while where he
yeah.
killed his family too.
Yeah. I actually my wife has a good background in psychology. That's what she got her degree in. She doesn't do that anymore, but,
Oh, yeah, she
uh,
does with you.
well, no, there's no doubt about it. That's for sure. But I had a really close friend in high school, and he went through some crap, and it gets that's when schizophrenia develops, like, around that
Mhm.
teenage thing, or it could manifest something dramatic happening in your life. And, he got arrested for something he shouldn't have been doing, and boom, it was unbelievable. That manifested the true schizophrenia he had in there. So I was able to watch that transition, and it was scary. And, I was dating my wife at that time, so she was telling me what was going on with it. It was just scary as
And who
hell.
was this?
As a friend of mine in high school,
Oh, wow.
he went through 2 things. I think we talked about this in another show. He had, like, skipped senior class day, and he dove into the water and broke his neck, and we didn't even know about it, and he wound up kinda like the waves brought him in. He was floating back and forth because he couldn't move. Yeah, he was in a wheelchair for graduation and things like that.
Oh,
And
that
then
didn't trigger it?
no, so it wasn't permanent. But it all happened within, like, 3 months.
Oh my gosh,
So,
dude. I better
but just,
start
going back, I was able it's kind of neat to see that transition in somebody you're close to because wow.
oh,
And then working in so I met my wife working in a involuntary mental hospital. That's what she did. She did,
what were you doing there?
counseling. I was a lowly security guard, and how I won that woman, I have
Really?
no idea. Yep. I won this Egyptian woman, and she married some white boy out of,
Hey, you're
New
charming.
Jersey.
You're a charming guy.
I always say our joke is I charmed her with, McDonald's, for lunch and dinner,
Yeah.
supersize, and then I hooked it
Ooh,
in.
dude,
We
if
all
you
used to do lunch.
supersize it, yeah, dude, that's commitment,
It's
man. That's
so
commitment.
funny. So funny. But that's another thing, dude. I could tell you stories about when they're at full schizophrenia blown and just how they talk to each other, right? And the things they write out, just crazy stuff. I mean, they're not there.
That's gotta
It's unbelievable.
suck.
Chemicals in your brain, man.
I had a guy,
It's just chemicals in your brain.
in high school, I don't remember the name, but and I don't even know if it's 100% true, but it was always the story, that he, decided he was a smart guy, and he decided to, take acid back in the day. I don't know what
Yeah.
they call it now. It's probably like
Yeah.
freaking
It's
Billy or something like that. Well, anyway, he took acid back in the day, and, I guess it was a higher dose than what he thought it was, and ended up freaking out and thinking he was an orange. But it didn't go away. He stayed in a mental hospital thinking he was an orange and asking people to peel him. That's all he would do is
you
rock back and
serious?
forth and say, "Please
That's
peel me.
funny. Well,
Please peel me." That's
oh man,
horrible.
the LSD and that is which is acid. I used to know
Is
the
that
name
what it
of it
mm.
because I was a narcotics cop. You think I'd remember all this crap. But and then the psilocybins are the mushrooms, right? And people use that now actually for therapy. They say you can't do it in the I don't believe you could do it in the United States. So people go to these spa journeys where you drink the mushroom tea or something like that. And of course, mushrooms are illegal here, but you get them in there. But it brings you to that level, and it's like therapeutic. And you can see yourself and cleanse yourself. But the other thing about it was I gonna say is that when they take it, they're monitored by somebody who's not, high from that stuff. So it's a safe environment. But even if you have a bad trip,
I've heard of this.
yeah, the
There's
ayahuasca.
companies no, it's true.
Oh, absolutely.
There's
Yeah, Aaron
companies that do
Rodgers
it.
does it all the time. Elon Musk done it. Joe Rogan's done it,
Another comedian
and
does
they
it,
really. I mean, if you have money
Bert
like that,
Kreischer's friend,
yeah,
whatever, but yeah,
yeah. But you get to that level, but people have bad trips, and
yeah,
at the end of the day, you have to have somebody safe there just let you ride it because it's going to go away. You're not going to die from it. Yeah, you think you're going to die from it, and you might
yeah,
self harm yourself. But if you have somebody there that's watching and monitoring, like it's just shaman in these places and
yeah.
people like
It's
that,
like
that it's
enlightening and
safe.
stuff like
I
that.
would 100% do it.
Oh, there ain't no way in hell.
No,
Oh god,
even in a safe environment.
no. There's no
Uh,
safe environment in this head, dude.
well,
I'll be like, "Nope, devil, 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 trying to kill me." I'm ball bust out a window and take off running. There's
that's so funny.
no, I don't even like that stuff. I
Oh,
can't think about it.
yeah.
But there was a guy that and it's funny, he had a company, he hired the company came in, opened the box, and had all the different all the different,
Yeah.
I guess, dose levels, and they would give it to him, and then he would do his thing, and they were like, "Okay, now you're gonna get a little more intense, this is gonna be enlightening," and then they'd give it to him, and he was like,
Oh, they microdose them until they get
micro
to the
and then
big one.
get to the
Yeah.
big one, then, like, "This is where you're going to really, get to know yourself, and then they
Yeah,
give him the last one. He said it was freaking mind-boggling. They did in a hotel room, and he would just said he felt like he was in a whole city just in
yeah,
that one room. I was like, "Man, that
yeah.
sounds horrible."
You read the story. I think I don't know if it's true or not. Correct this if I'm wrong, but like when your time's flying. By the
Yeah,
way,
is it?
we're just here
I
bull
just make
crapping.
sure I hit the freaking record button
Oh
because I was like,
God.
"God, if we lose this material, I'm gonna."
The
Yeah.
I know you're time limited an hour, but when you and I get together, it's hilarious how time flies. But what the hell was I saying? Oh, with Aaron Rodgers and his TP, he like spends like three days in his TP, and it's all dark, and he does all this ayahuasca, which is I think that is a mushroom, a mushroom that he takes. Ayahuasca, look it up. It's HUY something. But he does it every year. A lot of professional ball players do it that are, like football and stuff, just to clear the mind, get ready for the season.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's popular.
That's crazy. I remember
Yeah,
back in
it's
the day in
popular.
high school, you'd have to go out to cow fields and shuffle through cow poop to find them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They called them
Oh,
shrooms.
absolutely. Magic mushrooms. No, they grow on their 100%. I know. I was taught that in narcotic
You'd
school.
go out to cow pastures
Yeah.
early in the morning, you'd find them
Oh,
growing.
absolutely.
I had no
100%.
way I would eat that. My
That's a
friends are
true
like, "Man,
story.
that's good stuff." I'm like, "No, I'm not eating
Grind it
something
up.
growing out of
Yeah,
cow
grind it
shit."
up and put it in a tea and drink it. Even like belladonna. Have you ever heard of belladonna? It's a kind of a tree, maybe a shrub that grows here, and the flowers look like bells. They hang down.
Oh, don't they call it like angel something?
Yeah, there's something like that as
Yeah.
well as the name of it. But yeah, we had 2 trees in Key West that we had to protect because people would go and take
And to
them and
make
drink
tea
tea.
out of it.
Yep,
Yeah. I've heard it. It was
100%.
on the news up like years ago here in Florida. It was like, "Do
Uh,
not touch this flower. It will kill you."
yeah, and I never had much with hallucinogens and LSD as a narcotics cop. Back in my time day, it was all crack and cocaine, especially down in South Florida.
80s.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
when
the
we're
crack
Miami Vice,
manifestation.
dude.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, it's funny because we'd watch Miami Vice all the time at that mental hospital in the TV room where the people watch because everybody in security, they wanted to build that up to become cops, right? And I go on and do it. It was kinda cool.
Yeah, that is super cool, man.
Oh, man.
I still
Back
remember
were
the
the
picture of
days,
you.
man.
You still got that in your office of you, with
Oh, with the long hair.
the long blonde hair?
Yeah, yeah. That's funny, we could share it now. I gotta
Eh,
put it on, man.
you really should. Hit the camera with that one.
We're live with photos. It's
You look like
funny on Rogan's show, when they talk about things and they look it up, they share the monitor and like so when they shot the arrow, they filmed it and put it on YouTube and they watched it over again on YouTube and things like that. It was kinda cool. Hold on, let me grab it right
I
here.
wonder
I'll
if you
give
can,
me
like,
2 seconds.
zoom in. This thing does some
I
stuff,
just
but
did,
I'll mess the whole thing up if I do my fingers.
no, no, I'll bring it to the camera. It's a cool pic.
It's a
And
great
it's
pic.
not AI, right?
How
I've
old
lived
were
it and
you
breathed it.
how old were you?
23.
Oh,
Yeah, I
God,
was a
to be 23
it
again,
was a
man. Could
baby.
you imagine?
23, narcotics detective, long hair. I thought my crapola didn't stink for sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, take off
And
those
before the
headphones. Oh my gosh, I don't remember seeing this one, dude.
Oh, seriously? You never saw that?
Dude, you're stuck. Oh my gosh, somebody see this.
That's my hair compared to now, man.
Oh my
I had
god.
triple ear piercings. I had a fake nose piercing when I needed it.
Dude, no wonder, man. You're like, "How did I pick up a girl?" You look like a freaking 1980s model. I was like, you look like one of those
Uh,
surfer
I
guys
could,
from the
well,
movies.
that was me dressed nice. I always played the dirtbag kind of to be that crackhead and buy crack and stuff like that. It was funny. Never dolled it up with a glamour. I
I
should have did
would
glamour
totally,
shots with it.
totally buy crack from that guy. I don't even do it. I'm like, all right, I'll take crack. You look like a trustworthy man.
Oh,
It's doing
man,
good for you, so
it's
I'll take
funny,
it.
dude. Yeah,
Is
that's
it
what
hot?
it's a little warm in here,
I was gonna say, maybe this,
which
I'm
is
freaking
different,
this
man.
Celsius. I need to slow
I
down.
had like 5 cups of coffee this morning, so that's why
We're
I'm a
gonna
little
die of a heart
riled, man.
attack is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
What time we got? Oh, well, we're at that 50-minute mark.
God dang, that's what I tell you, flying by, man. Sorry we didn't get you too much insurance, but,
We got through insurance, but I think it's hard to stick to one subject when
yeah.
when you're gonna bounce around, man. It's
We would,
fun.
but we like our sponsor, Bluegrass Insurance Management, and hoping for some events to come through, so there's more work for them. But maybe we'll get a little bit more on the auto side and coming up episodes, and
That's the good
talk about
thing.
inspections. And once I get more educated on the fraud side of it and things like that, we're going to bring in some defense counsel and things like that to kind of school stuff on it. Talk about a juggernaut uh, of an insurance company is auto fraud compared to property fraud. It's just crazy. So,
It
I mean,
is. It is.
have you done
Everything.
auto before?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's what
worked
I
auto
thought.
for probably like 3 years, 3.5 years. But I
So
was an adjuster. and I would go out to scenes, and then I would look at pictures, and I would just kind of,
Were you involved
adjust.
in fraud in any aspect, or
I mean, there were
can you
times. Oh
can
no,
you teach? Can you teach?
my wife was involved in fraud because she did uninsured motorist
No way. I didn't know she
portion
was involved
in that
in
department.
insurance.
Yeah. Oh
Does she
yeah. When we got engaged, she moved over to Nationwide and worked in the auto next to me, but she did uninsured or
I didn't know
yeah,
that.
uninsured motorist
Yeah. Does she
claims.
still work, or is she still with the kids?
No, after that, she, got pregnant with Taylor B,
Yep.
and, that was in 2004 or 6 2006, and, she, stopped work around
Yeah.
2004. And she
Yeah.
worked with the, after 5 years after that with the church and stuff like
Yeah,
that,
she
but
does
now
all
she's
stuff like that.
studying to do, ministry, so she's applied to
How
Duke and
cool is that?
Emory to get, to become a minister. I don't know how that works, so I'm just worried about our, relation life. I was like, "So if you become a
Uh-oh.
minister, are we not allowed to do"
So she likes to speak in front of people and preach and things like that?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
she's a great speaker. Like,
That's awesome.
oh,
That
dude,
let's say that
you don't
that
wanna piss her off,
did it
man.
get down to your kids? Did that all that well, you are as well. Did it trickle down to your kids? Because both my kids are really good
Taylor,
presenters.
Reese, my middle one doesn't speak. Colton, good speaker, good people. Reese would be if she wanted to. She just don't want to talk right now. She's a teenage girl. Taylor B, the oldest one, very good speaker.
Yeah,
Takes the whole realm. When they
yeah.
did it at church and introduced all the graduates, dude, she took the stage and I mean, just
That's
trumped everybody with her
awesome.
presence and the way she spoke. I was like,
Yeah.
good Lord.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's an you can get there to, like, to get over the fear of speaking in public, I think, as experience goes on, but if you have it innate and if you have
Yeah.
the confidence,
I don't know who does it.
you have it.
No, 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 no. I had to go speak at the, NACA conference in Las Vegas
Uh-huh.
that one time as the
Yeah, I
keynote
remember.
speaker. I was terrified beyond human belief.
But when you got up in front of the audience,
Still terrified. I just
seriously.
had to put it to the side. I had to just
Yeah,
like, "Look,
yeah,
dude, you gotta conquer this." Because I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna conquer this. I'm gonna do it." And I got up there, but yes, I was very scared. And then I guess you're right. A couple minutes, and once you get someone looking at you or someone to laugh at you
yeah.
or feel like they're
When
engaged,
when you
you're
engage
good.
the audience or pose questions to them, it makes it much easier.
That's what I
Mhm.
did first though is I walked around before the meeting and talked to people
That's
and
smart.
said, "What do you like to talk about? What would you like to talk?" And,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
felt more comfortable with everybody because they were cool, you
The
know?
presenter trick,
Yeah.
put in a couple of, people that are giving you softball questions that you're prepared for, and you
Yeah.
sound like you know
Like,
what
"What
you're
do you
talking
want?
about.
What the hell is that?" "Okay,
Oh my god, so
okay."
cool. But yeah, it's a confidence thing.
It is a confidence thing, but I've always
Gotta
been
engage
super
the
nervous.
audience. I did that in a quarterly. Remember, I said, "Good morning."
Yeah,
Don't make me get everybody up and do jumping jacks. Good
yeah.
morning. Then you
And
go,
then you
"Good
get a laugh.
morning."
Yeah. You're like, "Oh, I'm good, I'm good, okay." If they just
So
look at you
funny,
like,
man.
"Man, this guy's a moron," then you're like, "Oh god," sweating it the whole time,
Good
but,
deal. Well, I'm off
alright.
now. I don't know if you're gonna have one next week or not, but I won't be here, so have at it. Or I don't know. I don't think we have any guests lined up. We got to get with Corolla
Yeah, I don't know if
and
we have
see
any
what's
guests.
going on.
Yeah, I might just we can just skip it and go to the next. Is that me?
Perfect.
That's probably me.
Oh, I try not to keep my phone
Who
on here,
knows?
but
That's probably me.
no.
Alright, well,
Great
dip
hour, my
out.
friend. Always good to do this and
Yes.
appreciate it. And until next time,
Until next time, we appreciate y'all listening. Y'all be good out there, and we'll catch you on the flip.
boots on the ground ready.
Today's episode is brought to you by Bluegrass Insurance Management. Bluegrass is a cohesive team of professionals with decades of experience in nearly all aspects of insurance services. A team with a singular purpose of providing excellent service and a personnel to work alongside your company to confront the challenges of our industry. If you want to be boots on the ground ready, turn to Bluegrass Insurance Management. www.bluegrassim.com. You can also find them on Facebook and LinkedIn under Bluegrass Insurance Management, or on X, aka Twitter, at BluegrassIM. Bluegrass, boots on the ground ready.